So as a cat owner, I've got this theory, and I think other realistic cat owners would maybe agree a little bit. I have owned enough cats since childhood to know that the worst cats live the longest. A huge part of Egyptian culture was the notion that the grave isn't the end. In Egyptian culture, you live as long as people remember you. And this cat is freaking immortal. I can only imagine how naughty this kitty was. But yes, this is a mummified cat from ancient Egypt, so let's learn about it for a moment. A slight disclaimer, we're about to get real with some ancient information here, so if you don't want to hear about cats being offered to the gods, you might want to click off this video. But if you're okay with an honest conversation, let's continue. As the Egyptians used the inhabitants of their world to frame their understanding of the divine, it is no surprise to discover that they worshipped individual animals as the incarnation of particular gods. Other sacred animals enjoyed less fortunate lives. Smaller animals were reared in vast quantities so they could be offered by the pious to the relevant deity, but nonetheless sacred to the god, almost like their own property. Almost. They could therefore be reared, slaughtered, and mummified without fear of committing sacrilege. The process was so businesslike that the cats were dispatched at different ages: kittens, juvenile, and fully grown. It was all marketing. It was so that 3 standard sizes could be sold to worshippers. So this is a mummified cat. And all we really know about this particular specimen is that it is wrapped in linen from the Ptolemaic period, about 332 to 30 BC. So have you ever seen a cat that lived forever? Here you go. Y'all have been good sports. I love my kitties. I have 2 kitties, Jack and Sassy, and they are very much alive, and they live in the lap of luxury. Well, for a cat. Little shedding puke machines.